Hello world, North Shore Scout here, and today I have a new offering from VASTFIRE. This is the VA B01, and it is a very nice compact bike light. Let's see here. This is the mount for it. This mount is really rugged, very thick. It's not flimsy. It's it's probably one of the best bike light mounts I've ever seen. All you have to do is just twirl this out, swings out of the way, boop, like that. And if you want a VASTFIRE light on your VASTFIRE light, you can just throw it in here, close up the clamp, swing this over and tighten it right on down. Just like that. And this is so nice, and it's not on there really tight, but it really grips on there good. Itty bitty little turns here do a lot of work. And you can also tighten this with a Phillips screwdriver. So there you go. That's nice. How it attaches here, let me get this undone. Swing it out, swing it open, off, boom, down, in, tighten it back up to keep it nice for storage. Boom. Alright, so now how you mount this is really cool. It has a little locking pawl on here that you can press in and out to unlock it. On the side here it says in, and you go in by putting in the light. So lights go forward, locks right in, nice positive locking. Then you just press it to unlock it and slides right out. You can also put it on the other direction, which is in this way. There you go. Boom. So no matter which direction you need it in, you can put it on. All right, there is another part to this. It looks a lot like, well, it's like a GoPro attachment. So you can actually hook this into a GoPro mount, and it has this attachment point here on it. So all you have to do is just put this on there. You'll see that on the bike itself. On the back here, you have a USB Type-C charger. Let me see here if I can grab my, whoop, and a little wire that they send with you. Boom, plugs right in like that. And then on the other side you have a USB port, and that's to use this as a battery bank, so you can charge your GoPro when it dies really quickly. Yeah, I've been dealing with that issue. Anyway, so we have two functions here. Up is bright white light, you can see over here on my monitor. There we go. And I need to clean my monitor. Ooh, that's a brand new monitor too. So when you press it once, it's on the bright mode. Press it again, dims down 1, dims down 2, blinky light, SOS, SOS. And the feature that I really liked about this that made me wanna review this is this one here. This is more of an amber light, not a bright white light, just amber. It's also got two lights here. Kind of hard to see that. There's one LED on either side. Let me just hold this, hold to turn off. So the amber lights are 3300 Kelvin are on either side here. That's really good for fog conditions. On my truck here, you see is my desktop picture. I have headlights in here that do the same as this. They have 6500 Kelvin, 4500, which is a combination of the 65 and the 3300 Kelvin, and then just the 3300 Kelvin. In driving snow, we're talking like nobody else on the road, not even the snow plows. I put it over to 3300 Kelvin, and I could see defined ridges in the snow. Now, are you going to be riding your bike in the wintertime? Well, if you're like me and you have a fat tire bike, heck yeah, you can. So that amber light, let me just shut this off. The amber light will actually be able to give you more definition in the snow. Also, just like the bright light, you have, you know, bright, dim 1, dim 2, blinky light, SOS, OS, and then off. There was another question that was on Amazon where you can purchase this. Link will be down below. And how can you get all three to come on? Well, that's pretty easy. You double click either up or down, doesn't matter which, and you get both the lights on, the center and the sides. And then in this feature here, you don't have the strobing lights, but you do have bright, dim 1, dim 2, and off. So that's pretty sweet. Now this isn't all that big. Matter of fact, here are two 18650s, so this probably only has about two 18650s in it. And when it's on that bright light, it's about maybe 1 minute per percentage. Probably with all three on. So it's not very big. It is very bright. It's very compact, and it's probably one of the best bike lights out there. It's better than having like a little flashlight like this, which ain't bad at all. This also has one 18650 inside of it, but this just has a wider spread. But let's stop yakking and let's get this on the bike. Okay, and now we're out here in the garage with the fat tire bike, and there's something I totally forgot. And that is they send a red light, a back brake light. It's not really brakes. So yeah, you got just solid, seizure mode, slow mode, strobe to the left, strobe to the right, strobe to the left really fast, strobe to the, well, that's cool. That's like Knight Rider. And then off. So I'm just going to put it on. I like the Knight Rider. We'll put it on that. Kind of annoying, but it'll be fine. I don't have to look at it. All right, and now let's see here. All right. I'm checking my camera, making sure it's pointed correctly because I've already shot this video like 3 times. So put it on. Got the light side, your mount. See, this is the GoPro mount. And you just slip it right on. Nice and secure like. So let's get this thing lined up out here. Check my camera to make sure I'm pointing in the correct direction. We'll show you just how nice this light is. Alright, let's hopefully they got the settings correct on this time. So, let's see here. We have forward. And that is for distance wise. And then hold to turn off. And then we have the amp, the 3300 Kelvin, which is nice and wide. That's what I really like. When you're on the bike, go to forward, and you're turning, your light is very pronounced on wiggling side to side. But when you go to the 3300 Kelvin with the dual lights on your side, you have the still same effect, but it's not as pronounced. And then let's do, there we go, and that's both of them. All right, I am going to turn it down. We're going to go wide. Put my phone away and let's get riding. because these bugs are bugging me. All right, bike turned off. Go up to 4 and right off. Woohoo! Alright, we're going to go down to the bike path and I will pick you guys up down there. Alright, so ooh, 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 there we go, nice and bright. Oh, stop signs. I'm on a bike, I don't use those. Breaking the law, breaking the law. Please obey all traffic signs. Don't do as I do, I just know my area. Alright, so as you can see, we have a really nice flood all the way across the path, giving me very good, you know, vision of what's in the ditches, but we don't have distance-wise. Ooh, woo, that wind, ooh, we just hit the cold air. Lake Superior is just beyond this fence line here, and oh boy, that got cold real quick. They dropped 5 degrees within like 10 foot. Alright, so now we're going to switch up to distance. There we go. Ooh. Alright, one thing about the white light is it will attract more bugs than the 3300 Kelvin is. So that's another reason why you kind of want to use the 3300 Kelvin when riding at night. Let's go to both. Double click. And there we go. Now we got both. Wow. Wow. That is really good. This is such a powerful little light. I may look at the price tag and see $69 and think that might be very expensive, but I think that price is nice. But no, the bang for the buck you get out of this is extremely good. There's little cutouts on either side of the light that illuminate your hands. That kind of helps out with your peripheral vision when you're riding. So I can see my hands right now, and I can see my controls. So I can see my shifter on the right side. I can see my buttons on the left for the electrical controls. And I can see either side of me. Now when I have my other lights on, I could feel the darkness on either side of the bike. And up here in the middle of the woods, bugs. Up here in the woods, I want to see as much as I possibly can because we do have critters up here. We have wolves, we have bears. I've even heard some accounts of mountain lions. So I want to make sure that I can see clearly on either side of my bike. Whew. Surprised with all the talking I'm doing, I'm not catching any bugs in the mouth. Wait 5 minutes, it'll change. So there's a park bench up here I'm going to. I'll stop and talk a little bit more there. Let's go to just, turn that down a little bit, turn it down a little more. That'll save your battery some. So you can still see pretty good on either side, even on the low setting. your eyes will slowly adjust and get used to the dimmer light. Now on e-bikes, you got the center display down here. That gives off a little bit of light and bugs my eyes a bit, but oh well, it is what it is. Almost missed it, but it had a light on. Oh man, my butt. I am so not used to riding. All right, so let's get off and take a look at this. Whew, you can't see it, but the stars are out tonight, boy. So yeah, step back here a little bit. I have the other handheld on here. There we go. So yeah, you can see how the bike looks. You got the blinky reverse light there. But yeah, you can see how much these little side lights, side cuts out here, illuminate your tire on either side of you. I really like that. This is just a regular flashlight. So yeah. Now the Eco-Trick bike handlebars here are not a standard issue size all the way across, so I much prefer these GoPro mounts, so I can put the bike light exactly where I need it, so it can line up with, you know, my direction of travel. And then of course the brake light is pretty nice. What's neat about this guy here is, turn it off for a second, you just have the rubber strap to put it on, and then you have, oh here, let's do this. Aha. Go up here. So you have a mount here, so you can take it off, but it's square, so you can put it on any direction you need it to be. So if you have a vertical bar like on your bike seat, or if you're like me, have a horizontal bar, you can put it on like this. So I'm gonna go put this back on now. And yeah, well actually here, I'll just do this. We'll use this. Oh, slide it back off the mount, carry it over here, and then put this back on. So easy, you can do it almost one-handed. And somewhat boom. Oh, there we go. And there we go. Nice and tight. Solid light, blink light. There we go, on Night Rider mode. But yeah, just as a regular light, works really nice too. So let's see here, I'm gonna turn it off. Woo, spooky. But yeah, distance light, that can go pretty far. Let's see here, that's probably about 50 yards out. Go pretty far up in the sky there. And dim 1, dim 2, flashlight, don't want to do that, so that's when I'm out here. And then the dual 3300. That gives you a lot of range, a lot of wide area, and that will also keep the bugs away from you too. See, he's not coming towards me. Oops, that one is. All right, well, let's get this back on the bike and head home. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it on the 3300. I like that one best. So yeah, this is the new offering from VASTFIRE. The, let's see here if you can see again, VAB01. All right, there will be a link down in the description for y'all. And Let's hope it ain't another 6, 8, 10 months before I make another video, eh? This is North Shore Scout signing out.